Welcome back to my channel, my witchy friends. Mystic Witch here with another video. I didn't want to leave you too long without another video. I've been trying very hard, even if this one's gonna mostly be a simple video. I'm gonna do another 1 or 2 tarot readings based on whoever it resonates with that watches this. Whatever comes through, if it resonates with you, then it's obviously for you. It's another way I practice my tarot reading, which I haven't done in a while since I've had so much going on and my hair is just bothering me. It just doesn't look right. With family, with just work, everything, just a lot of stuff going on. But I didn't want to leave you guys empty-handed. You guys seem to really enjoy the last video I did when I took my time, more so, well, interacted a little bit more, talked a little bit more as more so friends than just me putting a video out there. And so I'm gonna keep with this rhythm and try to see how it goes for my channel, trying to do better for my viewers. First of all, at the beginning of this video, I just wanted to kind of also, I put a video on my TikTok as well, offering my different services that I do provide for people. If they're looking for that sort of thing, you can private message me or put in the comments in this video or private message me on TikTok. I have a Mystic Witch channel, but I've had trouble being able to get, I mean, not channel, but TikTok. But I've been having trouble getting back into that one. I don't know why. So I made another one, and I think it's just under Michelle Chapaloya or something like that. Somebody's trying to call me. It's a scam thing. Just let that go. If you have trouble finding it, just, I guess, put in the comments here below, the ones that watch my channel, and I'll try to figure it out and give you more information to let you know how to get into it. You should be able to put my name in there, Michelle Chapaloya, or I think that's what my TikTok's under. I use my Facebook. It's, my Facebook is my maiden name, but my TikTok, I think, is my married name, even though I'm going through a divorce. But, just let me know if you can't get through to it. If you are interested in these services, I do tarot readings. I do post tarot readings on my YouTube channel, but they're just random, pretty much, just for practice purposes, and also to get messages out to people that they're meant for. But I'll do more in-depth, like what you're looking for, if you know, I do just a one-on-one session with you, which I charge, I think I was saying anywhere between $3 to $5 a reading, just to start out with, since I'm not, like, I been doing it for a while, but maybe not as long as other people. So just so it's a little cheaper and more affordable for people that can't necessarily afford the higher prices that people sometimes charge. And it helps me and it helps you. You get the information you're looking for. I get, you know, the satisfaction of helping you, but also a little bit payback to help me keep my channel running, buy my supplies for my videos and stuff like that. I also provide services where I make oils, any type of oil, anointing oil, healing oil. You just tell me what you're looking for and I'll get the ingredients and make it for you. And, you know, we'll exchange information or whatever, how for me to mail it to you or whatever. I'll just, right now I'm just giving prices based on customer to customer, kind of feeling it out. So I just give what I think is a fair price to each customer for this. I'm not quite sure how much quite yet. We can talk and negotiate about that when you ask. It also depends how much goes into it, and if you want extra, like a spell with it or something that I wrote with it, or if you want to come up with your own and just have me make the oils. And then I also do candles that I make. These spell candles also, whatever you're looking for, you just tell me what type of thing, if it's for love or for protection or whatever, and I will make them with the crystals, the proper crystals and scents that go into it. And they come with these neat little crystal spoons, and I have a couple more of these teacups that I have, and then I have some mugs with some neat designs and pictures on them of like the moon, the sun, and they're bigger, then it'll be a bigger candle. But I'm gonna use those too. And then my dog's over here huddling in the corner. shaking because he hears thunder. He hates thunder. So I'll try not to make this video too long so I can deal with him and deal with everything else. But I just wanted to put my services out there. On my TikTok, I do have my Cash App on there, I think, information. I don't remember if I put it on my YouTube, but if you want that information, please comment below and I can give me, you know, where I can get a hold of you or private message you so, you know, not everybody sees everything that we're talking about or whatever. But I can do it directly to you and I can give you the information and how much, and, you know, we can exchange how to mail, for me to mail it to you or whatever if you're not here in Virginia is where I live. So if you are, then we figure out how to get it to you otherwise there, or we can still mail it. So I'm going to do a reading. I'm going to try to not use the book because I've been doing that because that's the best way to really use your intuition and to get comfortable with trusting yourself and your gut feeling, which is your intuition and everything. And it's part of my psychic practices now too, to strengthen my psyche, my psychic abilities, my empath. That's what I was meaning to say. My empath abilities. Trying to strengthen all of those by trusting myself more, and that I know what I'm doing, and whatever comes out of the reading is what's meant to come out. So like I said, whoever this resonates with, it's a free reading. Take it as whatever it means to you. And if it speaks to you, then it's meant for you. I think I'm going to do a 5-card reading, 2 5-card readings, just using 5 cards in the order. I'll show you how I place them in a minute. And I wanted to show you also my candles and my incense that I have lit over here. And you want to be safe with that too. Candles are in a metal container to keep it from like causing a fire or anything. I have the incense inside of a little it looks like a back scratcher, but it's an incense holder thingy. And that is to hold that and keep that from getting out of control as well. So make sure you use fire safety always. And those candles are to help me focus and concentration. You make or light whichever colors and things that speak to you for what reason you feel they're for. And that's what those 2 are for me, to help me with my video and my reading. So I gotta put away all this other stuff. I don't want my stuff to get broken, but here we go. I already have one pop out at me. Sometimes it will happen that way. This one is actually upside down, so I'll show you the formation that I am making in a minute with my 5 cards. But for this moment, I'm just going to shuffle and just, yeah, do it like this, and then I'll show you how I place them. The one I just got, I placed in the top. It came out upside down. I don't remember if this book has an interpretation of upside down cards, but since I'm not using the book, I'm going to use upside down and upright and go by what I feel it means. So this one didn't quite pop out, but it still stuck out to me. So I'm placing that, and that one's, are all of these upside down? Maybe they're all upside down, so maybe I should check those out before I start, because already I don't think that one was meant to be upside down. I'm going with my intuition here, what I feel. So I turned it around because I accidentally had the cards apparently upside down. But I've had them come out upside down even when I had them upright. And so to me, that's when it's meant to be upside down. But the first one feels right. I'm going to leave that one upside down. So we're on to number 3 card. And you should always go with your gut feeling too. This one kind of stuck out to me, so I'm going to place that here as my 3rd around. And then I'll put my 4th one down at the bottom. And then the last one, which would be the 5th card, in the middle. Oh shit. I'll make my scab in my ear bleed again. I keep on hitting it. So, all right, that one kind of fumbled. So I'm going to place that one. That seems like it wants to be placed. Now, one more card for... I'm not sure what this reading is going to tell me. I'm just doing a general reading and see if it comes out as love or as something. I don't know. For somebody. It's not perfect. It shouldn't have to be perfect. It's part of practice. So that's what we're doing. And so you can practice too with your cards. And don't worry about being wrong or right specifically, unless you're doing a reading for money. Of course, you're going to want to try to get more right than wrong. But whilst you're just practicing and learning and you're not charging or you're not doing one for money at that time, just go with it. Go with the flow. It will come out to you as it's supposed to. If you trust yourself and trust your witchy abilities and psychic abilities or whatever you want to go with that you have. Okay, so I have all 5 cards placed, and I will turn this around and be a little shaky so you can see them. Because, okay. Yeah. Whoops, can I get them in there right? I don't know if I have them in there right. Let me turn it around this way then. Wait, nope. That's not working either. Shit. Well, hopefully you can see them. They're kind of in a, I don't know what you would call this, like a flower or diamond. No, like a star, kind of. Like a pentagram almost, in a way, because it has the, not 5 points though. It only has 4, so not quite. More like a cross, I guess. I don't know. Okay, but that's not what we're here for. So let's go with the first one, which is the very top one. I will hold it up, and it's a caterpillar stuck with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 swords. So to me, this is not a good card, especially, well, actually, since it's upside down, it might be a good card. Because if it's upright, it would say to me that something bad, or like someone's like talking behind your back or gonna like stab you in the back. But since it's upside down, that means the opposite. So somebody has a really, or will have a person come into their life, or either has a person in their life that really sticks by them and really like goes to bat for them and will not lie to them. And sometimes you feel like they're intruding on your life and intruding on your things when they're giving you advice and trying to help you, but they're really not. They're trying to be that good friend and honest friend that is there for you when you need them, and even when you don't think you need them, but you do. Maybe they shouldn't come on so strong, but they do it because they love you. And because sometimes you need that because you're stubborn, so you need that little push to bring you back to thinking properly of, you know, other people around you and other things around you, that they may not be what they seem, or you are thinking that, you know, so, I don't know, that certain people, I don't know how to explain it. I'm not trying to read too much into that card, but that card is that you have somebody that is there for you no matter what. You get mad at them quite a bit because you feel like they're intruding in your life, but they're just trying to look out for your best interest at this point, because sometimes you do need that, because sometimes you do get the wool or whatever you want to call it pulled over your eyes like anybody else does. You're human. So second card, it is, I'm sitting here in the dark for the aesthetic of this because the light is too bright and I have candlelight, but I'm having a little trouble seeing. But the second card is swords as well, and it has 6 swords, and they're stabbing through this leaf with it looks like a lizard or snake or something on this leaf, and they're like stabbed around it. Like, it looks almost like this trying to keep them from climbing any further up or something. It looks like more of a block or a fence sort of thing, like blocking them either in to protect them from, you know, falling or from being mistreated. I mean, I'm trying to determine, because it's not exactly what's in the picture. It means more of like a person like this not being treated right or something, and either this person I've been talking about is trying to protect them or trying to keep them from going any further in, which is still protection, keep them from going any further into this relationship with this other person, or too far off the edge of whatever they're doing at the point. Is trying to keep them in the safe zone and protect them is what I'm seeing here. But this lizard or snake is very determined and trying to find its way around this block and protective, because they feel like they know better than their said friend or protector. Even though getting some sensing and feeling that they're in for a rude awakening maybe, but I'm trying not to put too much input of my own into it. I'm just trying to read the cards the best I can on their own. So then I have this other card that is, I'm trying to put a lot of description. I hope I'm not confusing you, but this other card is, I don't know what this one is called. Let me look real quick in the book. Not look for the purpose. I just want to know what this one is called because it doesn't have it written on there. I'm thinking it's, what is it? I know the swords, and this other is something, wands. Why couldn't I think? It's a crystal. Wands are made out of crystal sometimes, but I couldn't think of it. So this is 5 of wands, and it's just 5 crystals with, looks like, attached to plants or above the plants, and there's bugs crawling up to them, onto them. So these bugs could I guess represent nature, or people that are or a person that's trying to reach their get more in tune with, either they are trying to get more in tune with their psychic side, witchy side, or whatever, or someone else is trying to help them become to realize that they have this side, and this protective side with your guides and stuff looking out for you and there to help you. And maybe you need some more time out in nature to kind of realize that, because this is kind of a nature like picture to me. And it seems to me that either you are searching, or maybe both, you're searching for the answers through magic or through meditation or any of those sort of things. And maybe you have a friend or friends that are also trying to help you do this for yourself. But there is something or someone standing in your way and trying to keep you from becoming the best you and keep you down. But like I say, you do have that protective friend or person that is there trying to keep this from happening, and to help you realize your potential and what you are actually capable of doing without this other person interfering. Even though you want that person in your life, they're not right for you, whether it's a friend, whether it's a relationship, but you're not willing to give up on it yet and say that, hey, I don't want this. You haven't realized that yet. And then I have the One of Swords here, or no, it's Queen of Swords. It's just one sword though. The Queen coming for the sword, or has the sword. So above these other looking bee things, at the top. So you will prevail and get up to where you need to be and realize your potential and what you need to do in your life, even though this person is trying to keep you down. Your friends and stuff are there. There will still be some people trying to drag you down. Like, it looks like some of these are trying to go up and pull her down, but then there's some at the bottom that look like they're helping hold her up. So you have the support and friends and family that you need. You just got to reach for them and let them help you, and realize and stop being stubborn that maybe maybe they're not completely right, but that some of what they're saying is true, and you could stand to do a little bit more on your own and for yourself, and with other people other than this other person that seems to be bringing you down and getting in your way. Doesn't mean you have to cut them out necessarily completely, but if they are being the narcissistic, controlling that I've experienced in my life, then you probably do need to cut them out. And you won't necessarily realize that until later, because when you want something so bad in your life, you don't always realize that, you know, that person isn't necessarily good for you or anything, because all you see is how much you care about them and love them. So, and sometimes you turn on the ones that really do care and love you, that really are there for you. And then the last one shows, this is, I think, what is this one called? It's not cups, it's pentacles. Why couldn't I think? It's a pentacle right on it. I want to break my candle. The only one I still have left. I gave several away to a couple friends that needed the little extra boost of magic from it. So this is 4 of pentacles. There's 3 inside this fruit, and then 1 on top of the bug's head. And this bug looks like it's possibly exhausted and tired, but needs to find these other parts to put with the one that the bug already has, to help support themselves, to help they're just exhausted and don't know which way to go, pretty much, and what to do. Don't know which direction to really go to. They know there's something else here. The person, you know, there's more to life than what they have seen, and then they've been drawn to more of their intuitive side, and they just haven't been really listening to it, because this other person or persons have been telling them, you know, this is dumb, you know, you don't need this, all you need is me, all you need is, you know, our life together, you don't need to do these extra things. But for yourself, you really do, and you feel it and you want to, but you hide it away and just accept it because you're just so emotionally exhausted. You don't know how to really pull yourself together and pick yourself up. But if you rely on these other people that care about you and love you and that want to support you, and let them do this, then you won't be as exhausted and tired, because you won't be carrying the whole weight yourself, and you will find the other parts and things that you're looking for in life to help you. It's okay, baby, it's okay. My dog's getting really nervous, so I'm gonna cut this video short. I'm gonna leave you with that and what you think it means. I hope I did put as much description as possible within this. I'm not the best at describing, but if it did resonate with you, to open yourself up to new possibilities and new things and discover your full potential, and don't just listen to any and everybody just because you feel that they're right and they, you know, love you. But then the ones that have been with you your whole life or always been there for you, and you're turning on them, that is not the right direction to go, really. You can have both sides of these people in your life, but you got to realize what you're going to let happen and what you're not going to let happen, and take control of your life. And my camera's shaking because my dog is shaking so bad. So, hold on, baby. Hold on. It's okay. Oh, my little pity bowl. So if this resonated with you, please hit the like button and subscribe. I was going to do another reading, but this one kind of drew out kind of long because I was trying to put more explanation into it and my intuitive thoughts and feelings that I was getting, not just what was down on the cards. Trying to do my best to give the best reading that I could. So I'm just going to leave you with that. So hit the subscribe button and the like button. It helps me get more subscribers, more viewers, and it helps me so much for my channel. And I hope that you will message me or put in the comments and want to buy some of my items, or have me create something specifically special for you that you're looking for, that I can get to you for your magical purposes. So have a great, safe, wonderful evening and night, and please be safe, because here in Virginia it's storming pretty bad and raining constantly. It's like a flood watch or whatever for the next few days, and it's thundering, which that's why my dog's all freaked out. So please be safe in whatever you do, and just have fun with your practice and make it your own. And don't just, you know, if people say it's dumb, if it's not stupid or dumb to you and you feel it, go with it. Your life is yours. Your practice is yours. Just keep it that way. Make it yours. Don't let everyone else tell you what to do. So I hope you have a wonderful, safe evening and night, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.